Hello, Busy Bees. I'm your Busy Bee Budget Buddy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a life updates video. But before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is my own experience that I'm sharing with you, and it's not meant as advice of any professional sort. You're more than welcome to follow along on my journey with me. My goal is to inspire you to take control of your own finances, however that looks for your situation. Let's get to the video. So for those of you who are new, welcome. Those who have been here before, welcome back. I wanted today to be a life updates video. I know it's been a really long time since I've been able to record or record regularly. So for those of you who've been here, you probably already know that my computer quit working entirely last summer. That's part of why I haven't been able to record. Since then, a lot of life has happened. I can't remember if I had mentioned it in any of my previous videos before I was unable to record. I was pregnant at the time. I was pregnant last year, and I had baby in mid to late fall, and prior to that, at the end of summer, early spring, I started having some health complications, which we are okay, both baby and myself. However, those health complications meant it was really difficult to have time and energy to record, even if my computer had been working. And the workaround for that I was using is much more difficult to use. So I did not have the time or energy to record. I did keep cache stuffing a little bit. However, a lot of everything needs cleaned up and reset because it's been a long time and I don't know how much is still accurate. So when I had baby, I had already expected to take a little bit of a break, but I went on maternity leave. So that meant a schedule with a newborn, which is already rough on its own. Those of you who have cared for littles probably know that the smaller they are, then the needier they are, because they only have a couple ways of communicating and they only have a few needs. So it's ramped up. But you have to take care of, you have to take care of them 24/7, but you have to be up a lot more than you do with a toddler. On top of that, we have a toddler. So it was already pretty chaotic, and we had expected that. Then, about not even 2 weeks into my maternity leave, our toddler broke his arm at the jump park. It was incredibly terrifying, and he's okay. Everything is all right. He does have a scar. He had to have surgery, but he got in right away, got to the right people. He's doing really good now, and he's not even afraid of the jump park. So, as you can imagine, trying to keep a very active toddler to not hurt it, like down and sitting when they want to be up and running, was already difficult. Plus lack of sleep, crazy newborn schedules. It was very chaotic at the end of the year last year. So then, good news, I got a new computer, which is why I am able to do this recording now. And life is starting to kind of steadily get back into where it goes, into how it went, into more routine and schedules. And then at the end of winter, early spring, I found out that the job I'd been at for almost 6 years was closing the facility that I worked at, and it's the only one in the state I live in. So while I was still on maternity leave, I found this out. Thankfully, that didn't impact my maternity leave, my pay from it, because we are very fortunate to have paid leave in my state, and I am beyond grateful for it. And then once my maternity was finishing up, I found another job. So in early June, I was hired at the position I'm currently at, and that's incredible to find something so quickly. I hear so many things about how long it can take and how the hiring process can be a little impersonal these days. And I was really fortunate. I found something so quickly, and they have been so great so far. So I've got a new job, I've got a new baby, new computer. My health is a little bit better. You might be hearing my toddler and or baby out there. I don't know if she's being able to be picked up on the microphone. So yeah, it's been quite the roller coaster of events since my last video. If you are here, I want to say thank you so much for staying, for being here, for sticking around if you've been here for a while. I greatly appreciate every single one of you watching these videos and subscribing. The goal is to get up to a more regular schedule for recording for you all in the next upcoming weeks and months. Obviously, we'll have to play by ear because there's two small littles, two little littles. Yeah, two littles that I'm raising, and yeah, so they'll need my attention as well and care, and we love that. We love that very much. It's a handful, but it's my heart's full too. So so that's all for this video. If you want to follow along on my journey, please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. If there's someone you feel will get value out of my content, if you've already seen it, or even if you haven't, go check out some of those videos that I've already shared before if you're curious about the happenings. But if you think that someone out there would get value out of my content, please feel free to share it with them as well. I'm excited to be sharing my my experience with you all. Good luck on your own cash stuffing and budgeting journeys. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. See you soon.